Hello, happy Halloween. It is Friday, October 31st, and we are going to play a bunch of New York Times games. But first, we reveal our dad joke of the day for Halloween. I got fired from my job as a taxi driver. Turns out, customers don't appreciate it when you go the extra mile. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Too bad it wasn't Halloween themed, but that's okay. That was a good one for. It was nice to have a good one on Halloween. All right. I would like to thank Doltish for signing up as a new video early access tier member. Don't forget to grab your perks, add a word to the Wordle wheel, add a bonus game to this wheel if you would like to. All right, and then we have some re-ups. Thank you to Gasman1109 and to Pat K116 for signing up as a new month as a video early access tier. All right, well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. Oh, spooky puzzle. It's pictures today. At least they're actually putting images now instead of the emoji, which renders differently on different devices. All right. So we've got a ghost here. We've got a pumpkin. We've got a bow tie, a bed, anchor, bear, mouse, cherry. I feel like I'm doing Boston naming. Chair. Is this like ellipses or bubbles? I don't know. It looks like ellipses and then a bigger circle, but I'm not sure exactly what that is. We've got a shoe. It's a big heel. We've got a hat, and it looks kind of like a bus driver hat. At least that's what I associate that with. Maybe a newsy hat. We've got a pipe. We've got some kind of porridge or cream of wheat or oatmeal. We've got a can with a leaf on it. Maybe it's spinach. And then we got a magic wand. Okay. What can we lock onto here? Bow tie, maybe? What would bow tie go with? I mean, I don't know. Okay, I can't do bow tie. Bed? We got bed and chair. We got furniture. I don't think it's that. There's not any furniture. How about anchor? What are we doing with an anchor? Anchor is a really common tattoo for sailors, but I don't see any other tattoos. Anchor. It's really hard when it's pictures. Bear and mouse. Cherry. What are these cherries doing? A hat. Feels like we're building some kind of uniform, like a hat and a bow tie. I don't know what else would go with it though. Stilettos and pipes. That would be quite the costume. We're doing with like oatmeal or porridge or whatever this is. I can't lock into anything. Magic wand. I wish I knew what this was specifically doing. There's nothing to latch onto here. Magic wand. Chair. What are we doing with chair? I mean, chair and cherry start with kind of the same sound. Chair, cherry, bear. I mean, chair and bear rhyme. It's really hard without the words. Shoe, stiletto, heel, high heels, pipe, porridge. What else could possibly like start with the chair sound? Chair, cherry, pumpkin, ghost. This looks like the ghost from Pac-Man. Don't they have names like Inky, Blinky? I think so. This kind of resembles Pac-Man as well. There's cherries. The Pac-Man eats the cherries. Yeah, this is Pac-Man stuff. We've got the Pac-Man ghost. These are the little dots and then the big circle dots that Pac-Man eats. The cherry is a fruit that Pac-Man eats. What's the other Pac-Man thing, though? I can't find... I don't think anything else relates to Pac-Man. That's so weird. Um, Magic wand. I wish I could see it. Okay, well, we'll keep that in our pocket. Pumpkin. We had pumpkin, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Pumpkin was a term of endearment. Would they do that again? Probably not. What else would pumpkin be? Some things you carve. Halloween related things, obviously. I don't know. Bow tie. Bow tie. Is there something with the words? So the two categories I'm thinking of are something along the lines of Pac-Man, symbol things from Pac-Man. And I don't think there's a fourth one, but who knows. And then I've got, starting with the sound chair and cherry. Or maybe just like something along those lines. But again, I don't see what this is. I'm thinking this is a can of spinach. Spinach can of spinach. That's associated with Popeye. Doesn't Popeye have an anchor tattoo? And he's got a pipe. Doesn't he have this hat? Okay, I think these are Popeye things. Popeye the Sailor Man. Popeye, nice. Okay. I still think we have Pac-Man. I just don't know what the... Why can't I think of the fourth Pac-Man one? Does he eat a pumpkin? I don't know all the fruits he eats, but pumpkin seems weird. Okay, so we got to still hold on to that one. Okay. What else do we have here? We still have chair. Oh, the cherry I think goes with Pac-Man, so we got to do something else with chair. It wasn't going to be that anyway. Bear. Chair and bear rhyme. Unless there's some other word we're doing here. Is this a rat or a mouse? Rat or mouse? Rat. Bed. Chair. Is there anything else? Porridge. Could this be the... Oh, this is like the... Well, it could be the story of the what's her name? Goldilocks and the three bears. So there's a bear, there's the bed, and there's the porridge. What else did she do? So she had porridge, she had bed. It was the chair, wasn't it? So this is like Goldilocks items. There we go. Okay. So if we have Pac-Man, which it seems like we do, maybe pumpkin goes with it. What would be bow tie, rat? Is this Cinderella? Pumpkin would go with Cinderella. There's the pumpkin. Oh, does Pac-Man wear a bow tie or something? I don't know. I don't know what the bow tie is. But anyway, let's think about this a little more. We've got the glass slipper. We've got the pumpkin carriage. We've got the magic wand from the fairy godmother. Didn't she use rats to like help her? She had little rat helpers, maybe, or mice. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking this is Cinderella stuff. All right. And then this is Pac-Man, but I don't know what the bow tie is for Pac-Man. Oh, it's Ms. Pac-Man. Okay. Trick or Triumph Challenge badge earned. Nice. Well, I got through it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this was a neat one. I enjoyed this. Really daunting at first, but cool. Difficulty. It's so hard to know the difficulty of this. Like, really took some thought. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. And I think we have, I don't know, some people are going to be overwhelmed. Is it going to be like 30%, 40%? I'm going to say we have a 60% solve rate, but if it's higher, I won't be super surprised. All right. Oh, we've got a bear with the hair and the pumpkin. Okay, it's fun. They gave it 2.3. They didn't think it was that hard. All right. Well, let's see about the bot. 82%. All right. So people aren't actually struggling all that much. Interesting. I think it was a well-crafted puzzle then. 48% making no mistakes. So 1 in 18 is my order. Very common order. People are getting Goldilocks first. People just aren't getting Ms. Pac-Man. Second, it's very evened out except for Ms. Pac-Man. People who lost got maybe Goldilocks, but mostly nothing. So we got 6% getting nothing. And then we got some spattering of blues and yellows. Okay. Very interesting. People are doing pumpkin bow slipper wand. Interesting. Thinking of bow as in like going to, I don't know, going to, like, I think they were thinking of Cinderella, but maybe like the prince wearing a bow tie or something along those lines. Anchor pellets. They called it pellets. Okay. Cap and pipe. What was the pellet? Oh, it was the Pac-Man pellets. Maybe they were thinking that it was Popeye, but it was like one of Popeye's thought bubbles or something, like cartoon. Ghost pumpkin mouse wand. Halloween items. Interesting. Putting the bow in with Goldilocks. Putting the bow in. I mean, yeah, it's really hard to analyze these, but interesting. So they did have words for all of them. And then we had a rainbow herring, pumpkin, cherries, porridge, and spinach. Just things you can eat, I suppose. So people are getting yellow first, blue, green, purple, and then a rainbow mistake. Interesting. Okay. Well, how'd you do? Hello, let's do pips for October 31st. We're going to start with easy. All right. Well, the 1 has to go this way because the domino is going here. And then the 3 has to go down to fill that spot. And then this has to be 6, 6. This is 6, 2, and we're done. All right, 12 seconds. Let's do the medium. All right, 5. How many 5s do we have? We have a single 5, and it goes into a not equal. Now 6. We have a single 6. I believe it has to go in the not equal as well. And then we need a domino that has 2 not equals, and it has to be the 1, 2, because it can't be the 3, 4. All right. Now this has to actually add to 4. 2, 2 does it. This 3 comes down and tells us that this is 4, 4, and then the 3, 3 is thrown out. All right. Wow, 27 seconds for a medium. That's pretty fast for a medium. Let's do the hard pips for Friday, October 31st. Alrighty. Adding to 16 and 4 averages 4. That's very middling. Very, very middling. We need 5 equals. So, 1s we have 3 of. 2s, no. 3s, we don't have any 3s. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. 4s, we have 1, 2, 3. 5s, 1, 2, 3. So it's got to be 6s in here then, I hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. Yeah. So this is all 6s. So we have a throwaway going into a 6. Where's the 6, 6 going to go? Is it going to go here or? So what's coming out of a 6 if we want to go into here? Hold on. Okay. So we've got let's think about the geometry here because I'm just going to fill it just to visualize. We've got a domino here that's forced. We've got a domino here that's forced. Now this is a little bit open, but this is going to be a double domino, either this way or this way. Now this is a domino that's forced. So we either have the double domino here with something going in here. So I think it actually doesn't matter, right? If we put the double domino here, then we need a 6, 4 to go with it, for example. Or if we put the double domino here, then this has to be a 6, 4. So either way, it's going to use the same 2 dominoes. All right, that's good to know. So what's coming out of a 6 then? We have 6, 6, which that has to go in here. We've got 6, 1, but we don't have a double 1. In fact, we only have double 5 and double 4, and there isn't a 6, 5. So actually, it is the double 4 that goes in here, and we can always swap this around, but I'm going to use up the 6, 4 for that. And I do believe that means this would be the 6, 6. We have a 6, 2 and a 6, 1. So let's do this, the 6, 2 across here. I think there's other ways to organize this that would work the same way. Now we just have to add to 16. So what do we actually add to in total? 10 plus, so 16 This adds to 16. So the remaining then is going to be 7. Can we add to 16 with these? And then just put the 4 on the greater than 3. Oh, come on. 4 on the greater than 3. Oh, this was already the right way. Not there. Okay. That wasn't too bad. 227. Oops. Okay. Well, let's go back in and admire the puzzle. Oh, apparently admire puzzle lets you start over. I don't want to do that. All right. Well, anyway, how'd you do? Hello. Let's do the mini crossword for Friday, October 31st. Oh, we've got something Halloween-y going on there, I think. Buffalo hockey player. Buffalo hockey. I don't know that team. I'll have the blank frequent customers order. I'll have the usual. Contents of a volcano. Magma. Adjust to a new environment. Evolve doesn't fit. Adapt. With 10 across. Last car on a train. The caboose. So this is ka, and then it's boo. That's fun. All right. Poison shrub. Is it sumac? I think it's sumac. Carne asada. Imaginary cause of fear. Does this also say boom? Ooga boom? I don't know. Accessible alternatives to staircases are ramps. Make extremely happy. Elate. Uh-oh. I don't know the Buffalo team. Is this S? Is it sumac or tumac? Or oh no. What is imaginary cause of fear? Maybe a boogaboo and saber? There we go. Okay. Boo! Ah! All right. Well, how'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is good bones. Skeleton stuff? Skeletons. Just skeleton. Ooh, it's purple today. That's fun. All right, skeleton. We have the femur. Let's see how many bones I know. Ooh, we've got nice colors today. We have the skull. We have... What's going on here? I'm worried I don't know enough bones. Is it USR? Or is it ending in RSU somehow? Or brus. Or Eros. I think it's going to be something like that. Humerus. The humerus bone. The funniest one. Let's see. We have the... We'll see Dracula. Don't quite see Dracula, but... we have 4 bones left. Okay, so we have some short bones names. I see stem, but I don't think stem is a bone. Biology was never one of my strong subjects. In any subject that requires memorization, I always struggled with. Fibula. So I never made it far in biology or chemistry for that reason, or history. I want to do Darius, which is a League of Legends character. What is it actually? Sudari? Do I try Darius? That's not a bone. Okay. Suradu. Okay, we'll come back to that one. There's actually 2 up here. Sternum. 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 Oh, I was trying to go to that U. Ulna. It's in the arm. Crosswords love that one. I love the ulna. Oh, radius. Radius. I just had to come back. Had to get a new perspective. Got the spanogram first and then all bone. Okay, that's fun. All right, that was fun. How'd you do? All right, yesterday we spun the wheel and our bonus game is word 500. So I am going to start with... can I do ulnas? That would be fun. I can. All red. I'll take it. Okay, so how about we want TR, we want E. Those are the big ones. T and C are good letters. What about something like fetch? I actually like fetch a lot. Let's do it. 2 yellows and fetch. We like to assume it's the vowel, and probably the most common letter of T here. So maybe we're like a toe something ER, or it could be an iter. Is there an iter word? I want to do. Oh, I can't do TER. I want to do T something something ER. That's what I want to try. Typer? No. See, typer's not a word because the word is typist. It doesn't even accept typer. Because it's not a word. Tower. Let's do tower. 4 greens in tower, which tells me that it's almost certainly the middle letter. Toker? Someone who tokes? That would be weird. Is there anything else? Oh, actually, oh. So I need the W. I know I have a T. I need the WER. Wait. Is there another interpretation of this? 4 in tower, 3 in toker. So we removed the W, so that we have to have the W. Everything else is green. We have to have the T. We have to have the E. So this is definitely true. Oh, it's not towel, but is there another T? Maybe there's no R. Maybe it's TOWE. Oh, I thought of towel, but it wouldn't be towel. Toad is past tense. I guess I could try it. That's also 3. So there cannot be an O then. We have to have the R, I believe. So this is exactly what happened here. What the heck goes? Why am I not thinking of whatever this word is? Tower, Tiwer, Tiwer. Are you kidding me? Is this the only way it works? I think this is the only way it works. What the heck? Okay, well, let's go through it. This is actually ridiculous here. We can't even put the E there. Beat the R. The G and J. I must be misinterpreting something here. Oh, maybe we just don't have the T. Okay. I was so locked in to having the T. It's just power. Okay. So, oh, not power. It's the hour trap. Mower. Okay, we are a little trapped. What's left? Bower and mower, maybe? Vower? Okay, so let's assume that it could be vower, bower, or mower. So here's the thing, right? You can do fillers in Word 500, but you have to be really careful, and they aren't as powerful as in Wordle. What we can do is we can start the word with a V, B, or M, and then include one more of V, B, M, but not 2. And then if it shows up as we have a green, then we know that it's the first letter. And if we show up as a yellow, we know it's the second letter we used. So, for example, booms would have 2 greens because the O is going to be green as well, but that's fine. So if the B is green, I'll just lock it in. The B is green, so our answer is bower. If we had one yellow, oh no, sorry, the O is green. I almost made a mistake. It's not the B or the M, so it's vower. But if the B had been green, if this was 2 greens, the B would be green, and it would be bower. If we had a green and a yellow, because this is green, right? If we had a green and a yellow, then the M would have been the yellow, and we would be mower. But since it's neither of them, it's vower. There we go. Oh, what was it? It was cower. Oh no. Oh no. Well, my logic was good other than fetch having 2 yellows, and I used one of them. I was so proud of my filler too. Oops. It was telling us the whole time it had to be the C. It was either tower, cower, or hower. Cower's not a word, so I should have gotten cower right there. Right there, I should have gotten cower. Darn it. I can't believe I lost after all that. That's pretty funny, though. All right, well, how'd you do on this? If there's an awkward cut, it's because I forgot to spin the wheel. So I'm wedging it somewhere after the solve, and I probably talked and talked and talked. So there's going to be weird cut to this, but that's fine. We're all professionals here, right? We're not. Anyway, let's spin the wheel and see what tomorrow's game is. I'm still getting used to spinning the wheel after. All right, it's going to be Blitzfan's suggestion of Rattle. That's a fun one. So check the description for a link to Rattle and play that tomorrow for November 1st. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you click at the end of the video, then it'll take you right to my Wordle solve, which hopefully goes better than this Word 500 solve. If you check the comments, I have a pinned comment with all of the videos I made today. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.